Hey, Ollie here, the revitalised man. Now, back in the day when I was competing in bodybuilding, it got close to a show, I dropped all the fat, and my friends were going out. So I'd want to go out and still be dropping fat. And it pissed me off so much because that close to a show wasn't really an option to be going out. Hence why since then, like 5 years ago since I competed, I've made sure that myself and clients can all melt away body fat while still eating out every day. Especially with the type of guys I work with. And I was speaking to a client just now and it became apparent that he's dropped a ridiculous amount of weight since I've been working together and built muscle. And it's only been like 6 weeks, but every single day he's eating out. He's had barbecues, he's still had alcohol in there. Yes, I've had a couple of pissed WhatsApp messages at the Mayweather fight, but he's been eating out. So how does this actually work? Well, there are some bits of advice that I like to give clients with this. The first tip is look at the menu ahead. There's a little bit of a joke I have between some of my mates that Ollie already knows what he's having, he doesn't need to look at the menu. Well, yeah, I look ahead. I like to enjoy my food, so see what I can have. If you look at the menu ahead, you know how you can kind of fit that into your day. But more importantly, you know what are going to be healthy and you know what is going to be a little bit too far off the scale. Number 2 is have a healthy snack beforehand. So if you're going at lunchtime, don't go there so starving that you have to have a starter to share for one. And then you have to have a massive mains. And then you have a big ass dessert. You end up spending $70 or $80 on food for one. Have a healthy snack, a small protein bar or a little bit of fruit or something, or a small portion of nuts beforehand. And you're going to find that you don't want to eat as much when you're there. Number 3, have a big glass of water with the meal. Just down it before you actually eat and it will take up some space in your stomach. As silly as that sounds, it will take up some space in your stomach. So you'll kind of be fuller because there's less space for food. So when you start eating your food and you get halfway through your meal, you think, oh my God, I'm stuffed. Well, that is when you stop eating. You don't push yourself, like I've done many times, and got in the car and not been able to drive because you need to undo your belt. But you go until you're satisfied. And then you stop. A little bit of discipline goes a long way. The 4th one is what you choose on that menu. I said you look at the menu before you prepare, then what do you choose? What I would advise to clients is something like a nice steak. Get something you really enjoy. If you like the burgers with bacon and you want some salad on there, chicken, avocado and bacon, just take the bun away. And as a side, have loads of greens and things like that. What I will say is that nowadays we have a lot of deep fried vegetables. Just because fries are made out of courgette does not make them really healthy. Don't fall into these traps when it comes to your sides. You can take things away and still enjoy your food. If you're going out and having tacos, just take the shell away and really enjoy the meat. Have some of the sour cream, the cheese, and just make sure that around that you're going to be chilling out and not having massive portions. So when it comes to eating out, you can eat out. My clients prove all the time that they can eat out. I've actually scheduled into another client I was speaking to today. We do a lot of check-ins on a Friday. And twice a week, he's got a Wada grill out in California with extra beef portions. And absolutely loved it. I mean, honestly, I've not had one until I went out there a couple of months ago. And man, they're good. So schedule your food in there. And you will melt fat and be able to eat out every single day of the week, provided your budget allows.